Hello and welcome to this new episode of CIO Leadership Live in Middle East. My name is Andrea Benito, editor at CIO Middle East, and today our guest is Sirin Aktas, Chief Information Officer at Ed Red Turkey. Hello, Sirin. Thank you so much for your time.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. It's a really real pleasure being here. Thank you, Andrea. It's a
Well,
nice
Sirin,
opportunity.
for those who maybe don't know Ed Red, could you explain to us more about your company?
Okay. Edenred is an employee benefits company available in 45 countries. And our main products are Ticket Restaurant, Ticket Car, which is part of Ticket, fleet and employee fleet and mobility platform, and also Ticket Complement, which is a gift product. So mainly with those products, we are available and being partner for employees for their everyday usage. So this is Edenred, and I am part of Edenred organization responsible as an IT director and executive committee member responsible for Turkey. That is the Edenred and myself in a nutshell. I'm working as a CIO here, and I have the experience for more than 23 years with Edenred. This is my second year with full of lots of digital transformation activities.
Well, I know recently in 2021 you joined the company. I will ask you later about that. But first of all, I would like to ask you, in your opinion, what are the challenges that companies like Red or financial and technology companies continues to face in terms of digital and business transformation?
Yeah, the main challenge with such companies like us is the changing consumer behaviors, actually, and also, of course, the digitalization at every aspects. So technology powers Edenred's unique B2B2C platforms, and nowadays we are widely recognized as tech innovators in our industry. So that's a big ambition and also the big challenge for us, since we would like to be the tech company of employer of choice. That's really important. In that, as I said before, this is a company, more than 60 years. So we have the legacy, we have the changing consumer behaviors around, we have the new technology trends like, IoT, NFC, QR, and more mobile usage. So with that, we are trying to embed that technology innovations into our everyday operations, everyday business models. I think this is the biggest challenge, and also this is the work indeed. This is the responsibility by our teams.
New year ahead, as we were saying, you joined in 2021. Sitting, what were the challenges you needed to face? You face it when you joined the company. Which projects are being launched since you joined Edenred?
Yeah, the last year was full of projects indeed, and we delivered lots of projects on different channels. And the main project was actually I think the most attractive one was the smart POS. This smart POS meaning that the mobile phone will become the POS device and replace the legacy payment, devices on the restaurants, on the markets, or other stores. So it was the really useful innovation and technology we provided to our merchants, which given them some savings as well, and saving the cost, saving the time by not using the legacy POS devices. Also, and it is digital, it is digital. You can bring your mobile to everywhere and use it as a payment solution, as a POS device. So it is flexibility we were given to our merchants, which welcomed a lot. And this is, I guess, the star of the year. But not for this only as well. We are renovating our user app. We have My Edenred app. So we are adding some features to this app and changing some security rules on this app, doing some housekeeping activities to improve the performance. So it was also an important application for our users. We improved a lot. Last but not least, the client portal. We have the extranet for our HR departments, procurement departments, our clients using with their HR, people or procurement people to order the balance or to order the card for their employers. So it is also one of the focus areas. We are improving that channel day by day. So it is also not only improving that journey, but also we are doing lots of improvements activities on our backend ERP side with database improvements, with technology modernization. So it is the third focus we are during this year, or let's say last year.
Also, for many years, Edenred has been providing companies with ideas for employee benefits. Could you tell us any of these solutions?
Yes, we have lots of employee benefits. The Ticket Restaurant is one of the main product we are providing. I think you all know Ticket Restaurant. It is incentivized by governments as well. Since this is really important, to provide a convenient tool for all employees to use on the restaurant on the corner, in the corner. So Ticket Restaurant is the most important solution. And during the pandemic, it became available on markets as well. So it was also being available on the markets also widened our network, and also it helped our employees not able to go in restaurant, spending the benefits, spending the money on the markets. So this product is really important, and we are trying to make that product flexible, in line with the changing need of the employee.
What are your plans and the company plans for this new year?
Yeah. We have many focus areas again, since as I said, our ambition is to grow with the technology, with the help of the technology. So that's why first of all we focus people. We are trying to grow with our team, with new talents, and with new roles, let's say. So we will be a tech employer of choice with strong employee engagement. This is one of the focus areas we are working. And the other one is, we are trying to move to platform-based structure. So we are trying to use 90% of common platforms across the group. So we are focusing on, using that scale, so that's also leveraging our scale through corporate platforms is another focus area. We have the chosen platforms, and we are trying to roll out that platforms to whole countries one by one. And the other one is the infrastructure and security. For that part, of course, cloud is the first and topmost, priority. But also security comes next. Since we have a good security maturity assessment, so we are trying to apply that assessment to whole countries and getting the highest score with that by doing some improvement activities. So both cloud and security are the most important focus areas for us. But not least, also data comes next. We know that data will generate new revenues, so we are also trying to improve our data analytics area with better engineering, with better insight and analysis. So we are working on that dimension as well. Those are the areas we are working.
We are talking about, as you say, the area is your company and you want to be focused. So that's why I also need to ask you about women in IT, because I know Edenred and yourself have so many cultural and diversity plans. You are part of so many organizations. So, Sirin, how do you support women in IT in your organization or women in every different sector within your company?
Yeah, as I told, I'm 23 years technologist in different industries, not only fintech but also FMCG and ISPs and some other providers. Some of them I was part of the core IT, some of them I was part of the support IT with different roles, and that's why I have seen different women in different roles becoming essential part of those teams and creating value. Also with that, I have seen that a woman can do every type of IT roles, not only software development or business analysis. I was originally started as a network engineer, so we can do every type of technology work. So I'm too much into this that women should be part of IT teams, since that creates the most diversity with their thinking, with their approach, with their intelligence. Yeah, so they are part of the team. They don't want to feel alone, and it was for me like this since while starting. I didn't see any network engineer as a woman. So I was working with men on the field, with men on the call center, with men on the system room, all alone. But then I have seen also more women into this area, since I also spread my work, since this is really fun, being part of a data network and, solve the issues. So it's a real joy. And I was the advocate to attract more women into IT, especially networking area. And day by day, when I changed my role and become the CIO, I became more generalist, but I know I enjoyed every type of IT work, and I hired too much women, and I have seen that no difference with men and women in terms of knowledge, experience, insights. So we need to work together next to each other. We need to join our forces. So that's
true.
really important on my side. So this is my passion area, not only women, but also kids to be more in technology area, since they are the future. Also, I am the ambassador for the kids to learn, programming, game design, robotics. So this is life vision and mission for me.
Yeah, I think it's not only about diversity, it comes from schools. In the past, robotics was not a subject. Technology was different, and I think the world is changing a lot, and now we are creating a culture where, like, there are so, for example, cybersecurity is an university degree now. 5 years ago
Yeah,
was a post degree, was not a 4 or 5 years career. So I think it's not only about diversity. We needed a change from the ground. Things are changing. I know women in tech, the community of women in tech in Turkey is
mhm,
really big because I've been working with you and so many different women. Tons of them are CIOs or IT managers. So thank you for
right.
this work you are doing on other women now being focused in Turkey. Sirin, thank you so much for your time. It's been really a pleasure to have this chat with you. Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you so much, Andrea.